Greetings family, this is Bomani Tayamba and we're live on Revolutionary Cam, and we have one of our new builders that's going to share a lot of wonderful information about all the work he does. And what this is all in reference to is building our Black Star repatriation and Pan-African community there in Jahadzi, where right now the first 15 acres is all set. Most of those plots are been sold and everyone is ready to start building within the next few years. So right now we have a few people that's looking to build, so we're looking to create a list of more builders. So my good brother here is just going to explain everything about the work he does, and we're just going to let him free flow and present himself. Greetings, my brother.
Hello, Mr. Bomani.
Yes, greetings, Isaac.
Yeah.
Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, tell us about your wonderful building company, and just break down any details, and then I'll just ask you some questions after that. We just go from there.
Yeah, my name is Ackah, and I'm the managing director of ISKAH Estate and General Construction. We design, we build, and our hallmark is quality and honesty. And we are also affordable. We are not expensive. We are very, very affordable and moderate in our charging. Yes, we have done a lot of works for people living in the US, in the Europe. We have done many works for people. Mr. Bomani has a vast land where he's selling to people in the diaspora. So what we have to do is that anytime you buy from Mr. Bomani will look up with me. Then I will do your designing and construction for you, and you'll be very happy working with me, because in Ghana it's very difficult to get honest people to work for you. To be honest with you, you give them money, you give them your materials, and it's something else for somebody to work for you in honesty. Your materials are safe, your money is safe, you do the work according to specification. It's difficult to get them in Ghana as you are over there. So I am here. I will work for you genuinely, perfectly, quality. This is what we do. Estate development, and we are also building for individuals.
That's perfect. And later on, what we're going to do, family, is going to give you some of his details online, online information, because everything is about online presentation. Yes. So one of the main things is you have a YouTube channel already.
Yes,
so can you share that information?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel already. If you go there, you see a lot of my work. And the name of my YouTube is Coujoe. Coujoe. The Coujoe is in small letters. C-O-U-J-O-E. K. Coujoe. C-O-U-J-O-E. K. All is in small letters. All is in small letters. If you go there, you see many videos. You see many videos. And you see a particular video, there's a Ghana flag on it. That is my work. Go there and check my videos, and you'll be very happy. You'll be very happy. I will work for you. You'll be very happy.
That's perfect. So beyond your YouTube channel, do you have any other online information that people can look at, like Instagram, website?
Yeah, that one I'm about to also establish that. The Instagram, the online, and those network. We are about to move into those online to establish that for people to see what I do in those areas. By 1 month come, all these platforms I will be there. By 1 month, all these platforms, you see my works and my videos on all those platforms. Yes.
Perfect. I know it's not easy for me shaking. Don't shake the camera. So, yes, family. So appreciate the information so far, brother. And what I want you to do is, we're gonna pull up your business card. Let me see if I can get it to show real bright on the screen. Trying to get one of those widescreen views to show everyone. There we go. Right. That's a family. That's it. That's Mr. Isaac Ackah.
Ackah.
Ackah. All right, perfect.
Yes.
And ISKAH.
Yeah.
Is it me?
ISKAH Estate and General Construction.
Perfect. So how long have you been in this business as far as real estate development?
Yes, I've been in this business for a long time. Over 15 years in Accra here. I've done many projects. Klagon, East Legon, Kaswa, Odoko, Ablekuma, Amasamai, many areas I have worked there. Japan Motors, I have a lot of works there. If
Perfect.
anybody just want to see my work physically, I can take you around for you to see it yourself, and you can also even talk to the client themselves, and they'll tell you who am I and how everything is done. Yes.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's always good to be able to go to a live work site. I wish I had time to check out one of your work site, but I don't. But the good thing about it is you have a lot of videos on YouTube with all your work sites,
sure.
Showing updates of you just doing the work.
Yes.
So beyond that, the next thing is just having organized details as far as this your full process. So anything like that you have, you can just send to me, because the goal is to get as much information as possible,
Okay.
to share with groups or share when we do presentation or conference calls and things like that.
Okay.
Or when people request certain things, they want to know what kind of builders are available and so on.
Okay.
And we have a list of builders, and your name will be on there, and then we just need to just get a full detail of all the different kind of building styles you do.
Okay.
Especially since now we're in this sustainable, off the grid world of just living more eco-friendly.
Yes.
So people are looking for things now, building materials that things that they can recycle.
Yes.
Versus just doing a typical building of just cement and bricks and so on. So do you do any alternate building style outside of just traditional building with cement, ram earth? Do you do dome style?
Yeah. What I do aside the block work is brick.
Right, brick.
Bent brick. You
Burnt
understand?
brick.
Bent brick. Brick. We use brick to construct a house, and that one to like this. You understand?
All right.
For a brick house, you see, and this one is not full block like corridors block we used to build. This normal construction that you understand. But what happened to this one, that the footing will be done by this our normal work. The footings,
Right.
you use this our normal block to do the footings. Then after the oversight from coming up, you use this brick to continue from that length upward. But as I said, in Ghana here in particular, what people like more and what people do more, these are our normal houses. The concrete and the blocks, as you see, you understand. That's what people do it more in Ghana here. That's what people like it more.
Yes, absolutely. I'm fine with what people like it more, but what we're looking to do is just find just new sustainable ways for building, and cut back down on just using materials that make your building too expensive. So that's what I was asking about. But nevertheless, we have different builders that specialize in different type of buildings. So I'll just need a nice overview to put your information on the list, and then we can just go from there. And we'll connect you with your first project, and we just work from there. Everything is just based on just building trust and us working together over a period of time. And that's the main thing I'm telling people whenever I see people on YouTube complaining about somebody that's not doing their business right for them. One thing about us is it's a big group of us, and we have a strong team of people that just work in different energy. From the chief all the way to the attorney to the consultant, to our surveyor, and myself, the administrator and organizer. And our goal is just to find the best people to work with our community, the best builders, people who do utilities, infrastructure, people who are just ready just to say, hey, let's come together and build Black excellence.
Sure.
And not talk about it, not play games, and be accountable for the work that we commit to doing.
Yes.
So that's what I'm looking to build over a period of time, and it's you know, and like you talked about earlier today about righteousness, about some people will do certain things, but when you're looking to build a long-term empire for generations,
Yes.
you can't think about doing petty stuff when you're building a future for your family over a period of time. And that's one thing that, you know, I try to talk with us as a people, Black people in general, about, is like, let's do the right thing and build long-term business.
Sure.
It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna get this and take this
Yes.
money and
Yes.
chop it up
Yes.
and then disappear.
Yes.
You know, when you could have made so much more and been so much more respected instead of running for your life, because we're
Yes.
gonna come after you. You chop our money and run.
Yes.
So it's, you know, it's all about just building righteousness, and
Yes.
and I appreciate you just starting off with that. It's,
Yes.
that's yours, because without that foundation, you know, we can't really do much. So
Yes.
everything that we do in this Operation Black Star Pan-African community is just, you know, it's about brother and sisterhood,
Yes.
and about us coming together, talking
Yes.
together, and
Yeah.
solving our own problems.
Yes.
And if we have issues, tell everyone, just communicate with me. And like say, if you have a issue with one of the person that you're doing some work for,
Yes.
or vice versa, or if they have an issue with you, they reach out to those of us that are organizing things. We
Yes.
talk together, we work it out, we move
Yes.
forward, and we keep building.
Yes.
So it's one of the things that, you know, we have to teach each other as a people, that we're the only ones that can solve our problems, and we need to, you know, work at everything peaceful and organized. So family, I appreciate our brother literally you know, being clear on those things, because beyond the fundamentals of building, you know, we have to look at the business relationship of how we do things, and are we going to build it in a way where we're going to, you know, make more people come, because what people are going to be looking at whenever we go back to the land and we do videos of the houses, they're going to ask who built that house.
Yes.
And things like that. You know, right now only 2 houses are going up, but even before that there was no, I told people it was just all grassland.
Okay.
So as we go back every time, land get clear by bulldozers, and you set up the pillars, then people start building,
Okay.
and then the houses start building and building, and the next thing you know, you have a group of people who have worked together to build a community, and then from there on we can work on to bigger projects. Because I mentioned to you, after the 15 acres that we have 57 acres, and it's a whole lot of other things going. So everything we're doing with this 15 acres is like a foundation.
Okay.
So we're just asking everybody to think about the future. That's my best incentive for you, to just give everybody the best price, be reasonable, flexible, that you're gonna secure work and business for you, your family, and your brothers that you're working with for a long time.
Yes.
And then when we finish with that project,
Yes.
we work on another project, then more project, then
Sure.
more project, and more project, in another country, and so
Yes.
on.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll be moving into the whole part of Africa. You
That's how we
understand?
build Black power.
Yes. 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 We have to try and do a lot for Africa. You understand? And in housing, Africa, housing is a very good business. You understand?
Yeah.
So for me, what I want us to do even is that don't let's start think about a small Unibar. What I am thinking now is like Unibar is fine. Then we move to like we find a bigger place to act like Amasamine. We find another place like Medina. Then we move into like Kumasi. We go to Takoradi. We move into all the regional capitals. You understand? Now eventually we move to Africa. We start with some of these African countries. We move into Nigeria. All the African countries. We can start putting up estate in all these African countries, which will help Africa. One, it will create jobs. That is number one. Number two, you know, economics. It will also help many people. It will help many people, you understand? To have a place to sleep and put on, you see, their head. So, I believe God will help us for us to reach there. We will reach there. We will do a lot to Africans. First, we have a better accommodation for all and affordable. 1 bedroom self-contained, 2 bedroom self-contained, 3 bedroom self-contained for everybody. It can be done. It's doable, and we can do it.
Well, perfect, brother. Absolutely, and we're gonna keep on moving strong.
Yeah.
Another question I had for you is, literally, do you do commercial development also? You know, factories, shops, stores, business.
Yeah, those things too, I do them. I build factories, shops, commercial properties, schools. I do all those stuff. So if like you want to come to Africa to build a factory, you want to build a school, you want to build a cold store, you can contact me. You can contact me. You have my details on the video. You can contact me. I will handle it for you, and you'll be very happy that I work for you. I do all those things. Yes.
Alright, family, so that's our brother information right there. Alright, perfect. So brother, this is a good introduction, a good start. That's how we do it. We just connect as a people.
Yes.
We introduce ourselves, we talk about the things we do.
Yes.
And we just network some more, and we keep in touch.
Yes.
And then we do business from there.
Yes.
So appreciate you, number one, that's making the time out to come out and meet me here, which is more convenient because I've been all over Ghana, all over the place.
Yes.
And you get tired and burned out. So that worked out good because I have a few more business meetings today. Because as a people are moving from the African diaspora,
Yes.
we're looking to get a better setup for residency,
Okay.
and also for citizenship. So that's the next meeting I'm having, and all these meetings, they all work together to where what we're doing is putting together things for those who want to relocate to Ghana.
Yes.
And they want to be able to just have less stress and issues.
Yes.
You're on YouTube. I'm sure you see that not all the videos about getting land in Ghana is very nice online. You see people complain that somebody did certain things to them.
Yeah.
So we all know those things are real. I've had some of my own group members been victims of things, but education is what's the most important thing, because
Sure.
with proper education as far as how to move around about Africa, people can become more clear about not just coming there, running and meeting just anybody and then giving them your money to do important work. So that's why we build serious relationship with everybody that we do business. We're like a unique family, a global family of brothers and sisters, looking to make the return of our people to the ancestral land as organized as possible. And I tell everyone that all those things, we didn't have all these things together before, and little by little over a period of time, when we're working together, we're putting it in place. This is a modern day movement of returning to the ancestral land. And never before have we ever had these great numbers of people interested in Africa. So now, ultimately, all of this energy we put together as a people, and we invest in our own motherland.
Yes.
When you're driving around, as you're talking about, you build factories. You're driving around. When you drive around Spintex Road, you see all these different business and things.
Yeah, sure.
You see the Palace Mall. You see the China Mall and things like that. Everyone has a right to come and do business and things like that. But it's like we as a people, if we're a lot more organized, we're the ones that could either compete or open up those businesses, and that way the money circulates in our family, in our community, with our own people, and we create a better way of life for our own people. So it's something that sometimes we don't always think, because sometimes you're like hand to mouth trying to just eat and trying to just think about yourself and your family. But ultimately, in order for us to compete on this global scale against countries that are serious, and they have their people in Africa, and they're building the enterprises and things like that. In order for us to compete, because even our own government is not just going to give things to us because we feel like they should give it to us. They want they want you to compete on a level, even though things should be organized to where our government give our people first hand in investment. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not that way, but when I drive around over the last month or so, and even over the last 15 years, you can't but wonder how much is really owned by our own people.
Yes.
You do know that you have black ownership, but is it enough? Like in America, the level of black ownership is so little because everybody else provides all the business and everything for us.
Okay.
So in our own country, like Ghana,
Yes.
we have to take that, we're going to have foreigners invest, but we also have to be the ones to take that investment to another level.
Yes.
Yeah. So real estate management and development, family, does go hand in hand, and it does help certain things, because as we're talking about these factories and business and building, it all have to be developed from the ground up.
Yes.
And it requires skilled builders,
Yes.
architects, engineers, and people who just know the ground and know the land.
Yes.
So you're saying you're that person, you're that man.
Yes, I'm that man.
There you go, brother. Yeah, so because the land that we have, we do have a commercial district. The chief wants to develop, and also we have commercial areas on the second phase.
Okay.
So that's why I mentioned those things.
Okay.
Because we have to build our own own unique way of life, to where we can recirculate the money as best as possible.
Yeah, sure.
Because there's, once you step out, you start entering these malls. I mean, like I mentioned, not much is really owned by own folks.
Yes.
We have people there working there, which is not bad.
Yes.
But it's another way to take money out of a community, make other people rich. So that's what I'm looking at, brother. I'm looking at it all together as us building a fresh energy of this black ownership, with all black people working together. Straight black power.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. And then you see, if you look at the world now, the future is Africa. The future of the world is Africa. Why am I saying? We have land, we have water, we have fertile land, we have forests.
And the youngest population in the world, right?
Yes. And then so we can do a lot for ourselves. So people who are living in the diaspora, Ghanaians or Africans, America, please turn back home. Turn back. Come and invest. It will help you. And it will help Africans to take charge of our destiny and move on with our life. Thank you.
Absolutely, brother. Well, appreciate the energy, and family. I appreciate you tuning in and enjoying my connection with my good brother and one of our new builders. I'm happy we was able to meet so we can share the information, and we look forward to connecting with you more. And the thing I want to mention to you, whenever we have our Ghana May and Ghana December tour, with the postcard I showed you, we always have a business conference. So doing a business conference is another time where you can come out, meet the other members, and meet other people in our tour group and other people we have in the diaspora that's looking for builders, and do a nice presentation, and then meet more people. So this is the start of of a whole lot of networking. So with those things, I would let you know ahead of time the schedule, the date, that way you can plan it, and you just show up, and next thing you just be just like people we have known since I started coming to Ghana. It just takes an initial connection and introduction. So that's what we're doing, family. Hardcore networking.
Mr. Bomani, thank you.
Yes, man.
Nice meeting you.
Yes, my brother. Appreciate it. And family, keep it strong.